Hello everyone, back to you in today's first video, doing 5-day forecast for today's first video, having a detailed look at when it's 5 days across the British Isles, as always, on a Wednesday. So weather's trying to settle down, but got a bit of a complication through today and tonight in an area of low pressure. But once that's out of the way, there should be a reasonable amount of dry weather, actually, going through to the weekend and into next week. Not completely settled, there'll be rain at times, particularly so in the north, but reasonable amount of dry conditions, particularly over the weekend and into the start of next week. So I'll tweet through that in a second. Just say the websites using for 5-day forecast coming from theweatheroutlook.com and westcentre.de. You can find links to both those websites on the links page. So this is the latest radar picture from the Weather Outlook. We can see that we've got a band of wet weather through Northern Ireland into southwest Scotland, down into northwest England, some dribs and drabs going over Pennines into eastern parts of northern England as well. To the north of that, it's brighter, but there's some showers across northern Scotland. Those are quite heavy. And then for the bulk of England and Wales, actually, it is mostly dry, with a mix of fairly cloudy skies and a few bright or sunny spells. So a bit of a three-way split, really, today. This is the Stockton pressure chart today. So high pressure has tried to have a go at taking over from the south, but low pressure is coming through the country on the jet stream. It's a developing area of low pressure we see here with this kink in the isobars through that central part of the country. So essentially we'll keep the three-way split going through the rest of today, this afternoon. We'll have mostly dry weather with a mix of bright spells and cloud down in the south, mostly bright with sunny spells across the far north, and also a few blustery showers. Then in between you have this band of rain. I think rain will turn increasingly heavy and persistent across southwest Scotland, down into Northern Ireland and some northwestern parts of England. And rain will move over onto the eastern side of the Pennines as well by the end of the afternoon. The isobars are tightening here on the southern side of this feature, so it will turn increasingly windy across England and Wales through the course of this afternoon. Overnight tonight, that low pressure is going to push through this central part of the country, taking weather front southwards. So we're going to have outbreaks of rain across northern England, Northern Ireland, northwest England, down into North Wales through this evening. That will push further southwards into Wales, the Midlands, parts of East Anglia overnight. And then patchy rain will get down into the south. I think perhaps more significant than the rain will be the wind. It's going to be a windy night across England and Wales tonight, and particularly through parts of northwest England down into North Wales, possibly into the Midlands. We might see some gusts of wind going up to 50 or 60 miles an hour, so gale force gusts of wind possible for a time overnight tonight. Following this band of wet and windy weather, we have clearer skies coming into Scotland, and it'll turn really quite cold there. Temperatures going down to 3 or 4 degrees, low enough for ground frost, but in the south going to be very mild night, so big range in temperatures tonight, from around 3 or 4 in the far north to around 13 or 14 perhaps down in the south. A real contrast in temperatures. Now, as we get through into Thursday, that low pressure zipping off way to the east. It leaves us with this northerly breeze as high pressure starts to ridge in from off the Atlantic. We may still have some cloud and very light, patchy, drizzly bits and pieces of rain in the far south and southeast first thing on Thursday morning, probably with fairly strong winds as well. That will clear away very quickly, and then brighter skies will push down from the north. Actually, it's not going to be too bad a day. These northerly winds will feed in some showers across the northern parts of the country, so particularly for Scotland, North East England, there could be showers around there. But many parts of the UK are actually going to have a dry day tomorrow with sunny spells. The wind's going to be starting off quite strong and gusty, but it will be easing away through the course of the day. So away from eastern coast, where it might stay quite windy, I think the winds will be falling lighter through the course of tomorrow. And it's going to be quite a chilly day as well. Temperatures in the south might start off at around 14 or 15 degrees from those overnight temperatures, but they won't get any higher than that. We may actually drop by a degree or two in the south during the course of Thursday afternoon. In the north, it is going to be quite a cool day there, with temperatures of just 8 to 12 degrees. And then on Thursday night, I think we probably get a widespread ground frost setting up as this ridge topples in across the country. So Friday starts really quite cold, with a fairly widespread ground frost as far south as Wales and the Midlands. Might be air frost up in the north. You'll really feel the autumnal chill in the air first thing on Friday morning, but there should be really decent sunny spells coming through, so that compensates, I suppose, for the cold starts. And essentially, most places are going to have quite a dry day on Friday with sunny spells coming through. Our weather system will start to move into the northwest later, bringing some cloud and patchy rain into western Scotland and Northern Ireland, with a veil of clouds spreading across the rest of Scotland, possibly down to northwest England by the end of Friday afternoon into Friday evening. After that cold start, temperatures going to have a bit of a struggle, but they'll get close to average, ranging from around, say, 8 to 15 degrees Celsius. Will be, as I say, really quite a cold start to the day on Friday. But then Saturday starts very different, because we bring this system down across the country overnight Friday and Saturday. That'll bring cloud, patchy bits and pieces of rain, and much milder temperatures. So Saturday will start off cloudy, little bits of light rain and drizzle here and there as well, but also starting on a mild note with temperatures in double digits from the word go on Saturday morning. Any light patchy rain should die back towards western coast, I would have thought. We like to keep a fair amount of cloud, but a few bright spells will come through at the same time. Well, it's going to be a mild day with temperatures ranging from around 12 to 17 degrees Celsius. The quiet weather continues into Sunday with this ridge very close to the country. Again, there could be some unsettled weather in the far northwest of the country on Sunday, a little bit of cloud, patchy rain there. Otherwise, lots of dry and quiet weather, mix of sunny spells and a fair amount of cloud coming through as well. But I would have thought Sunday has a better chance of seeing sunshine than Saturday. Temperatures really quite warm actually on Sunday afternoon. If the sun comes out, we might reach around 18 or 19 degrees Celsius down in the south. So it is warm for the 8th of October. Generally, more typically, the temperatures will be ranging from around 12 to 17 degrees Celsius once again. And then this quiet weather continues into Monday as well. This ridge stays very close to the south and southwest, so a weather system is coming into the north, probably bringing some cloud and rain to Scotland, but otherwise reasonable amount of dry weather on Monday with a mix of sunny spells and variable cloud. We might have to start thinking a bit about mist and fog patches becoming more stubborn by the time we get through to the start of next week under this ridge. But if the sun comes out, we'll be pleasantly warm again with temperatures from around 12 to 18 degrees Celsius. Fine, just have a look at charts from the weather outlook. So I've got this rain through the central swathe of the country today. Dry and fine to the north of it with a few showers, and mostly dry but quite cloudy in the south. Through the course of tonight, it turned very windy. Let's just have a quick look at that. So wet and windy weather pushing southwards and eastwards across England and Wales. There might be gale force winds in the northwest and down through parts of Wales and the Midlands at some point overnight tonight. All of that clears away very quickly tomorrow morning, and then we're left with sunny spells pushing down from the north. It'll be feeling cooler in that sunshine, but actually it turns into quite a nice day, really, on Thursday. Cold start to Friday, but otherwise a lot of dry weather coming through. A little bit of cloud and patchy rain in the northwest by the end of the day, probably. Saturday looks cloudy and quite mild. A few brighter sunny spells will come through, but a few dribs and drabs of rain possible as well. Reasonably dry conditions continuing into Sunday and Monday as well, and temperatures in any sunshine this weekend and through start of next week will be quite warm. So in summary, well, we're starting off a little bit unsettled. Going to be some wet and windy weather through the rest of today and tonight. Winds possibly getting up to gale force overnight through some parts of the country. Tomorrow, though, all of that goes very quickly, and then we're left with a reasonably dry period, actually. There will be bits and pieces of rain at times, especially in the north, but overall a lot of dry weather from tomorrow through to Monday. And temperatures are going to be, after quite a cold start, lifting up into pretty mild, in fact quite warm levels as we get through the weekend and into the start of next week. Today's second video will extend out beyond the 5-day forecast period. We'll have a look at the next week to 10 days, so come back for that. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.